Hi everyone, it's Miss Sarah from the North Syracuse Library, and today is National Chocolate Chip Day. So I love chocolate chips, and I'm really pleased that there is a day just for chocolate chips because chocolate chips are delicious. You can have them by themselves, you can have them in a recipe. And today I'm actually going to show you how to make edible um, edible brownie cookie dough. Yeah, I know it's a mouthful, but it is really good and very simple. So there's actually two reasons why you don't want to have edible dough. And the first, I think we all know, is you don't want to eat raw eggs. But you also don't want to eat raw flour. It can have harmful bacteria, but that's easily killed off just by heating it. So I actually already heated mine. I put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. And you can also put it in the oven at 350 for about 5 minutes. I just find the microwave to be easier. So the first step is you're gonna need some sugar and butter, and you're gonna want them to sit for a while. You have half a cup of melted butter and a third a cup of sugar. And so I already let it sit a bit. And after that, you just mix it together. And there goes my cat. It's gonna go in the sink, I bet. If anyone's watching has cats or dogs, does yours like to randomly go in the sink? There he goes. Cats, I tell you. So I got this mixed pretty good. The smell of melted butter is so good. So after that, we're going to stir in some cocoa powder. So I have my cocoa powder right here. And for cocoa powder, you're just going to need, oh, mine is brand new. I didn't even open it yet. Did you see that cloud? Ooh. Okay, so for cocoa powder, you're just going to need 1/3 of a cup. And I have this cute little black cat cup. Get a little more. And then you're just going to add that to your butter and sugar mix. And then I got some on my computer. Okay, so then you're going to mix that together. And you're also going to add your heat treated flour. You want to make sure that that's cooled off a little bit though. And mine should be. So I have that right here in a separate bowl. And let me just, yep, that feels like it did. And so that was 2/3 of a cup of flour, heat treated. And then you just mix that together. And it's looking pretty good so far. And no eggs. I thought that was interesting about the flour. I never knew that. And I also learned that you can use coconut flour, and coconut flour you do not have to heat treat because it's made with coconut pulp. Ooh, this is already looking so good. So after you get that all mixed together, the next part is you're going to mix in some maple syrup. Here's my tablespoon. And I always use the pure maple syrup because it doesn't have any of that high fructose corn syrup or anything in it. It's just pure maple syrup, and I think it tastes a little better too. And so I'm going to pour 2 tablespoons of this lovely pure maple syrup into this. So there's 1 and 2. And since I'm on the video, I'm not going to lick the spoon yet. Tablespoon. I love maple syrup too. And so then you just add that to the mix. And just let me show you. I mean, this looks just like your regular batter right now. Can't tell a difference that there's no eggs or anything. And then you're also going to want to add a little regular milk or almond milk. And you don't need that much. I'm just going to do a little, I'm just going to pour a little bit in. You can do a tablespoon, but mine has maple syrup on it and I want to lick it, so I'm not gonna measure it out. We'll see how that turns out. So you mix that up together. This is looking good. So just a little how that's looking. So then, of course, you're going to want to add the chocolate chips, right? Because it is National Chocolate Chip Day. Just enough. Pour my chocolate chips right in there. Have a nice big bag. Then I'm going to mix it up again. Okay, so then you're going to want to actually, after everything's all mixed in, you're going to want to actually put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes so it gives it time to thicken. So let me go put that in the fridge. Okay, I'm back. It's been in the fridge for about 10 minutes and it looks like it thickened up pretty nicely. So that looks just like some yummy brownie batter. So now it's the moment of truth. Time for me to taste test it. Oh, so this is delicious. And look, this was the recipe for one. Look how much that is. So yeah, you can make this with the kids because it, you know, you don't have to do the oven to heat up the flour. You can just do it in the microwave. So it's easy and fun for kids to do, or just make it for yourself. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this brownie batter cookie dough with the delicious chocolate chips. And I hope you make this and enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you around at the library. If you end up making this, stop by my desk in the children's room and let me know.